Okay, so we're going to have another look at CodeMonster today. Some of you love it, some of you not so sure, but let's have a look. I want you to start off by going to lesson sections, and we got to around number 9. It says more operators. So these are the two simple boxes. We can change things, and this is what I want you to play with. You can change the colours, maybe, from lime to blue. Let's just see. Oh, there they are, so they're blue. This offset is how far the two boxes are separated. So if I change that to 50, then you get a different level of separation. What was it? 30. And in here, right here, it's saying here we want the offset to be applied twice, okay, and the size to be, and this just means horizontal and vertical, I think. What it's saying here is, let's look at this this thing here. You remember in computing that this means times. So if we say times 5, this is going to increase the size of the offset. So the offset here is 30. Offset times 3 would be 90. If we go for 5, it's going to offset it even more. What do you think if we say offset times 1? Then there's no offset at all, because it's just where it is. So times 2, times 3, times 4, and so on. Okay, so you can play with that. You can play with colours. Let's move on and see. So this is using the divided by. Remember this one? It means divided by in computing. So this is saying that the size is 20 times 6 divided by 2 plus 50 minus 10. So I think if we divide by, say, 3, it changes the size of it. Divided by 2 is that size. Divided by 6 will be tiny. Okay? You can play with the offset, see what happens. See if you can make it go bigger. You can play with the colours, so we can make them red. Many things. You can make the offset bigger. And so on. Okay, so that's something to play with. Comparing numbers. If this says, look, this is an if statement like you do in Scratch. If the size is less than 80, then we're going to fill the rectangle. If the size is 80, presumably the rectangle isn't filled, or it disappears. So there we've got 2. It says we're going to fill the rectangle if the size is less than 80, the second rectangle. I think. I wonder if we can put size times 2. Ah, you see. And size times 2. I didn't know you could do that. You can start to change the size of it. Again, it's only if this is less than 50. If I put it to 80, it'll disappear. If I put it to 40, then it will show a bigger rectangle. So that's quite cool. Play with it. See if you can make more. Change the size to 150. We've kind of done that. Now, I don't like lime. I'm going to change that to just proper green. There we go. Can we make a third box offset by another 60 from the second box? Well, I think if we copy this code here and paste it in there, yes, we can. Offset another 60 from the second one, yes. And if we increase the offset a bit, it would separate it. There we go. So that's quite cool. Change the that's fine. Oh, and then we got into our the transparency. These are these decimal numbers here. And remember, the colours now are defined by numbers. We could, these RGBA numbers. red, green, blue, and A means opacity. But I think we could just say pink for this one. There you go. With a bit of a... okay, there's a little bit of opacity as well. What we're going to move on to next time is repeating these so that you can create literally hundreds of them in one place. But for now, that's it. Enjoy, play, see what you can do. Please send us a picture.